With the Season 3 summer split coming to a close in the European LCS, let's take a look back at the last 8 weeks of victories, defeats, and incredibly close games. I'm Lindsay and welcome to the Cloth 5 EU Summer Split Review. Lemon Dogs started off the season with a very underwhelming performance, but after the third week, they replaced their support with now frontman Mithy. They have been slowly gaining steam over the season, and in Week 7, a 2-0 weekend put them into first place. Alternate started off with a strong 5-0 lead, giving them a solid first place standing over the rest of the teams. This would give them a strong foundation for the rest of the season as they stayed in first place for the next 5 weeks, despite being constantly threatened by Gambit and Fnatic. It wasn't until Week 7 when Lemon Dogs overtook Alternate for the first place. Fnatic has been inconsistent compared to their past performances, but as the season went on, they were a constant threat for the top position. Early on in the season, they benched their support player in Rated, and Yellowstar went from ADC to support as the team brought in Pazoo to be the temporary ADC until Reckles comes of age to join the team. Ninjas in Pajamas, originally under the banner Copenhagen Wolves, may have started off the season in last place, but after replacing 3 of their original members with Extinct, Melanu, and Freeze early on in the season, they have only gotten better and have steadily improved over the whole season and are currently sitting in 4th place. Evil Geniuses, one of the fan favorites not just in Europe but in North America as well, has been perpetually in the middle of the standings this whole season, but just recently started to show some improvement with the addition of Enrated, formerly of Fnatic, as their team coach. As well as Shacker being used as a replacement jungler, EG has been trying to make the changes needed to improve their standing. Gambit Gaming, a team who we normally see at the top, has come under some bad luck recently as they dropped from 2nd place to 6th place in the last few weeks. After replacing their support carry Edward with Darker and then replacing Darker with Voidal, they haven't had a solid bot lane in a while, and their recent string of defeats has been hard for both the team and fans alike. SK Gaming is one of the only teams that hasn't made any roster changes the whole season, and despite occasional victories over some of the top teams, SK has been in last place for the entire season. We'll see if things improve in the upcoming Super Week, but SK will need a miracle if they want to end the season in the top 4. Future Makers started off on top in the rankings, but was not able to hang on to their lead as other teams improved and adapted to MYM's strategy. Unable to keep up with the rest of Europe, they have been on a steady decline in the rankings, and now MYM sits at the bottom of the standings, desperately looking for a way to come back. The whole season, teams have been neck and neck throughout the standings. The difference between first place and last place are only within 6 games. With Super Week approaching, every team is going to have to fight for their spot in the 20-game weekend. With the standings so close, nearly anything can happen and any team can find themselves at the top or bottom of the standings. Thank you for watching this week's episode. Make sure you tune in next week for all of the action in Week 9 of the European LCS. Like and subscribe for your weekly League of Legends updates, and leave a comment below with who you'd like to see come out victorious at the end of the summer split. I'm Lindsay, and I'll see you next episode for Super Week of the European LCS coverage right here on Cloth 5.